The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
And good afternoon, and thank you for joining us for DC News Now at 4.
Here's a look at today's top stories all across the DMV.
And folks, we have a lot of activity going on across the DMV right now. Severe storms ongoing. We're going to have a check on where the most active weather is coming up here in just a bit.
Plus, a U.S. Navy firefighter is killed in an early morning house fire in southern Maryland. We'll have the latest on the investigation in a live report from Leonardtown.
And parents in Fairfax County hoping a new decision will keep their kids safer getting on and off the school bus. We'll break down that vote from supervisors earlier today. And thanks for joining us on this Tuesday for DC News Now at 4. I'm Mark Hall.
And I'm Annalisa Gale. Just heard that thunder or lightning here in our studio. We'll get to those top stories in just a few minutes. But first, let's take a look outside.
Yeah, strong, fast-moving storm system. I do believe part of it might be over us right now, but it's here in the DMV, bringing heavy rain, lightning, and even some hail. Looking over at Roslyn right now, and let's take a look at this image captured over Rockville, Maryland. Look at that. My goodness, Annalisa.
Yeah, it was sent in by a drone pilot. There you can see stunning bolts of lightning surrounded by torrential rain. A remarkable photo there, images coming into our newsroom.
We have somebody extremely capable of talking about all that's going on right now. Meteorologist Damon Matson joins us with the first look at our forecast. Damon, a lot going on.
Yeah, guys, we lucked out yesterday when it came to these thunderstorms, all of the activity to our north and south, but that is just not the case. The storms are focused in today on the DMV, and we've been watching this broken line of intense thunderstorms crossing right through the heart of the area. You see how most of the activity here focused along and east of I-95 at this point. We only have one ongoing severe thunderstorm warning within the area here. It covers Charles and Prince George's County until 4:30 p.m. So that goes for another half an hour here. This cell located just between La Plata and St. Charles. You see some of the red and even those slight hints of pink popping up here. Mostly we've been dealing with very heavy rainfall and also gusty winds from this cell, but we cannot rule out the possibility of some small hail at times crossing along some of these Route 5 right here, Route 301 through parts of Charles County, moving up into PG County. We're keeping an eye on a couple of cells that are crossing down towards St. Mary's County. They're coming across the tidal Potomac River as we speak, so we'll keep an eye. No severe warned storms down to the south, but things are getting a little nasty here out on the western side of Charles County. Some of those heavier cells that were moving across Prince William, Stafford counties, they've crossed over at this point, and we are starting to notice those heavier bands of rainfall. This is what we're seeing in the district at this current moment. That's that rumble of thunder you just heard here, possibly in our studio. There you go. A couple of bolts of lightning just detected from this heavier band of rainfall over the district. So everyone is fair game here to see that lightning, hear those rumbles of thunder as this heavier rainfall continues to cross through much of the region here. Over the next hour or two, we should start to see things wind down as we go into the early evening time. But here we are back up into PG County. We have a heavier cell right over Maryvale at this point, moving toward Upper Marlboro at this point as well. So you're going to see things deteriorate in Upper Marlboro pretty quickly. No hail detected with this storm, and checking out the velocity signature, we're not seeing any rotation, thankfully enough. Really, these storms are just creating a lot of wind, a lot of heavy rainfall, and on occasion, some pretty nasty hail out there. And Chief Meteorologist Janessa Webb is driving here for us, and there it is. That cell moving off to the east-northeast at 16 miles an hour. And Janessa, real quick, if we could go up to the north and east and just check it out, just outside of PG County, moving into Anne Arundel County, things are really, really nasty right now over Annapolis. This cell was back over toward Bowie, but things have certainly stayed just off to the east. Things really coming down. A lot of hail being detected from this cell here that has moved out over Anne Arundel County. Odenton dealing with that hail and heavy rainfall a little earlier on. All of these warnings here going for the next half hour to 45 minutes. And we did just get an update here, $50 sized hail in Anne Arundel County from all of this activity. So things are nasty, folks, plain and simple. We're going to continue to give you updates throughout the show here this evening. Stay tuned. We will continue to have those updates for you coming up here shortly.
All right, Damon, thank you. Right now, parents are letting the Montgomery County School Board know how they feel about their children will be taught next school year.
Yeah, the controversy centers around books in elementary schools that promote LGBTQ+ issues. Parents are upset that the school district recently voted not to allow parents to remove their kids from classes that discuss human sexuality.
DC News Now's Dave Laval joins us from the school district office in Rockville with the details. Hey, Dave.
Good afternoon, Mark and Annalisa. The protest is into its third hour outside the school board administrative building. Roughly 1,000 people, many of them still here despite the heavy rain that we had and that left the area just a short time ago. They're calling on the school board to reinstate the opt-out option. People from various religious groups spoke at the event. They don't want the school district to teach subjects to young children they say violate their religious beliefs, while some parents believe they should be the ones to teach that topic, not schools. They're also upset the school board eliminated the parental notification policy that would alert them regarding controversial subjects.
It is a joint effort between parents and the school system, but they try to take the kids from us. That's unacceptable.
A public hearing on the matter just got underway moments ago. It's a limited crowd allowed inside the building, which is why you still have this large crowd gathered behind me. A vote on the issue is scheduled to take place at 5 o'clock, and of course, as soon as we get the decision, we'll pass it along to you. We're live in Rockville. Dave Laval, DC News Now.
All right, Dave, thank you. And take a look at this. Did you see the smoke and flames coming from this massive fire in Northeast D.C. today? The D.C. Fire and EMS says that one firefighter was injured. Well, this happened at a three-story building on 8th Street right around 10:30 this morning. And dozens of images shared to social media showing that plume of smoke from miles away. No one else was hurt. And elsewhere, responders were not so lucky. A two-alarm fire at a home in Leonardtown, Maryland, has taken the life of a naval firefighter. The Unified Firefighter is the first, authorities say, to die in a blaze in St. Mary's County history. But it also displaced a family who lost everything on the clothes and on their backs. Our Leonard and Fleming has been at the scene all day and spoke to one of the family members about their escape. Leonard, the family says they were lucky to get out.
Mark and Annalisa, they really were. The owner of the home told me how he watched his house, his dream house, disappear in flames before his very eyes, right in back of me. And all that is left is decimated rubble that took the life of a naval firefighter. The early morning blaze at this Leonardtown single-family home took 75 firefighters to battle it. And tragically, one firefighter lost his life falling from the first floor to the basement. He was with the Naval District Fire Department that often assists southern Maryland towns. Authorities are investigating whether it was a lightning strike or something else that caused the fire. Here is Patrick Gordon of the Naval District Office.
When we lose one of our own, it is deeply felt because these are firefighters that not only respond on the Navy base, but also in the community as well. And it just speaks volumes to the bravery that our firefighters face every day, running towards danger to help when help is needed.
Naval officials told us at the news conference they will release the firefighter's name tomorrow morning per government rules. Guys?
Well, Leonard, in the interview, the gentleman said that firefighters run towards danger. Leonard, do we know exactly how the firefighter died?
We really don't know yet. We do know that he fell, as I mentioned earlier, from the first floor to the basement, but this fire is still under investigation. Reporting from Leonardstown, Maryland, Leonard and Fleming, DC News Now, back to you.
Thank you, Leonard. New tonight in Fairfax County, new technology will enforce safer driving, especially around school buses and children while they get on and off their school buses.
Yeah, elected officials have pushed for this for over a decade. Our Haley Milan is in Chantilly with more.
50 school buses will be outfitted with traffic cameras on various routes throughout Fairfax County, and police tell me that they think these extra sets of eyes out on the roads will tamp down on reckless driving around students.
You don't want anybody's child to be hurt.
Debbie Kashansky drops off her grandson at elementary school in Centerville, and she sees drivers disregard bus stop signs all the time.
So we're watching all the time, those of us, the mothers and grandmas that are there.
A new solution coming to 50 school buses in the district in spring of 2024.
Going to try to deter the person, maybe put their phone down.
Lieutenant Harold Morris oversees the Fairfax Police Traffic Safety Services. If a camera captures someone running a bus stop sign, the camera vendor, Vera Mobility, will validate the footage and send it to Morris's team. A police officer will then review the case and issue a citation if warranted. If you get caught, you'll be mailed a notice with a link to review a 5-second video clip of the violation and a link to pay the $250 fine. A long time coming for Board Chairman Jeffrey McKay and Drainsville District Supervisor John Faust.
I listened to the bus drivers honking at the cars passing, which is literally about all they can do about it.
Faust has pushed for the camera since 2011 when the technology became legal.
I see it all the time. People driving through the bus stop, flashing lights.
Since deploying speed cameras in August of 2022, school zones have seen a 33% reduction in speeding. Those are the kind of results that community members want to see here.
If you don't see it, you kind of become aware that maybe I need to be careful.
Although citations will be sent to the address associated with the car's tags, the driver, not the car owner, will be charged. In Chantilly, I'm Haley Mylon, DC News Now.